Hi everyone, this is Brian Hayes and welcome to a discussion on speed picking exercises for guitar players. Today we're going to be focusing on single string exercises, and on our right hand we'll be using a plectrum throughout. I'm using a Fender 351 heavy gauge pick. It's basically the style of plectrum I've played all of my life, and I think it's a fantastic plectrum. If you're struggling to find a good quality pick, these Fender picks were one of the earliest Fender design picks out there. They've been around forever, and I suggest you start with a Fender 351 heavy gauge pick and then you can experiment from there. On the right hand, we're going to be playing alternate picking throughout. That is down, up, relentlessly alternating between a down stroke and an up stroke. We're also going to be playing what is called semi-quavers. Semi-quavers are a quarter of a beat. You can fit 4 semi-quavers into one beat. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... Now, it might sound like I'm speaking in double Dutch there, but that's pretty common musician speak to get your tongue around the fast nature of semi-quavers. The idea is that for the start of each beat, you change the numeral that you say, the number that you say. So 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and There's nothing magic in those words. It's just easy to get your tongue around at high speed. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... Our left hand is going to walk its way up a chromatic scale. If we start on the E string, a chromatic scale is simply playing every note, every fret on your guitar until you run into E, which is on the 12th fret. So the notes would be E, F, F sharp G, G sharp A sharp B, C sharp D, D sharp E. So we'll end up using our 4th finger on the 12th fret, having played 3 sets of 4-finger moves. So we move up the guitar neck 3 times, and each note we assign a individual finger to. So just have one more look at that. E, F, F sharp G, G sharp. Slide your first finger up to the 5th fret, now the note A sharp B, C. Slide your finger up to the 9th fret, which is C sharp D, D sharp E. Now, the speed picking exercise itself that I want you to work on involves playing that chromatic scale, as we've just been through, but playing each note of the chromatic scale as just the first semi-quaver in each set of 4. So what I mean is like this. Now, I'm going to take you through that slower. That's where we want to end up. Right up on the high E, and then we can hold that high E for 4 beats. But each of the notes as we're playing here is the first note we have to play is an E. Well, it's only one semi-quaver. 1, in this case, the E and remains the note E. The next beat that we get to will be 1 F, only a quarter of a beat, 1 E and So you can see what's happening there. We're getting 3 E's following each of the chromatic scale notes as we play them. We're playing the chromatic scale notes with the correct finger, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, depending on where your guitar technique is currently at, that is your ability to sustain semi-quavers relentlessly on your right-hand plectrum technique, and also to walk your way up comfortably 1 finger at a time, but using the correct individual finger as you play a chromatic scale, you may need to do this exercise very, very slowly for a period of time. I'm talking this speed. 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and so on. There is nothing to be gained by playing faster than your technique will currently let you play. Now, to give you a target, something to aim for, I'm going to set my metronome on 140 beats a minute, which is quite fast. Semi-quavers at this speed will be 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... That speed. So let's see if we can play along at 140 beats a minute and do the exercise we just ran through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Pretty quick. That's definitely a speed picking exercise. Now, of course, once you've mastered the exercise on the open first string, you can shift it up to the second string and you'll play a B chromatic scale. The next string up, it'll be a G chromatic scale. And so on. Make sure you don't outrun your existing technique. These exercises are designed to increase your picking speed, but you'll get nothing out of them if you just bumble your way through, dudding out notes everywhere and sort of thinking, that you're actually playing faster. You're looking for accuracy in your playing. Now, a really great side benefit from these exercises is the improvement in the strength and endurance of your right hand technique. Remember that doing a tremolo on a chord is the same technique as we do in this exercise when we just do it on a string. But we just expanded in this case to 5 strings. And we've got all that power when we're strumming a chord and we want to really accentuate ideas. Okay? On your left hand, forcing yourself to use not just 2 fingers or 3 fingers, but to use your little finger as well to play those notes is really going to help you when you just try and express yourself, when you hear sounds in your head. Just things that you want to play, you'll be able to find that both your right hand and your left hand are better coordinated and better positioned to let you power out your ideas as you hear them. I hope you've enjoyed this. I can guarantee you that these exercises, if you take the time and put in the effort, you'll find they will really improve your overall guitar technique. Bye for now.